What is up everyone on YouTube, and today we have some big news for Epic 7 with the coming update. We have some new exclusive equipments coming for Bihu and Elagos, a new side story rerun, we have another Book of Memory side story for the Bittersweet Dessert Festival, and we have some UI improvements. But the biggest thing is actually on the next page here, and it is going to be the custom group summon, which I've been saying forever now. It is probably coming soon, and as you guys can see, it is coming tomorrow, and this will allow you to catch up on any old RGB 5 stars and limited units that you want to be summoning for. And we'll have a tier list in the near future talking about which units you want to go for actually. So looking at the exclusive equipment here, we have Bihu's exclusive equipment. We'll have it for his S2 and S3. It's going to give you effectiveness, which is very nice because Bihu wants to land burns. He's a burn unit that likes to detonate burns and also makes burns do more damage. First, you'll see his S2 will increase the amount of attack and defense increased by his passive. I don't really think this is going to be the big one. I think you're going to want to use one of the S3 ones, either the one that will give him attack buff, which is huge, or one that will actually AoE burn, which is also very huge. I think both of these are very good. If you're running him with Carrot, maybe the burn all enemies will be better. You can detonate 3 burns that way with Carrot. If you're running him alone as a Navy Captain Landy counter, maybe you want the attack buff for himself so you don't need to rely on another attack buffer. I think these exclusive equipments are going to be very good for him. He's already honestly not that bad right now. I think he's pretty decent actually. It's just that it's hard to build him because he needs attack, effectiveness, speed, and be bulky. But with these changes, I think maybe you can lessen up on the attack and actually build him more bulkier, and with the attack buff and the extra burn, maybe you'll be able to do the same or even more damage without as much attack investment. Then you're going to see we also actually have after this Elagos' exclusive equipment, which will give him attack percent, which is always very nice. He's a cleave unit. Also, you're going to see you'll get a CR increase when you S1. You'll see that as S2 will also get stealth at the start of battle for 1 turn. And S3, the cooldown goes down by 1 turn. I think the best one here is the skill 2 one. This way you can actually not put him on Guiding Light. You can put him on a very strong Ranger artifact that does a lot of damage. You can even put him on like Symbol of Unity. And this way you can actually free up his artifact slot and have him actually be a little bit slower now and be protected with that stealth. So pretty cool. I think it's very nice that Elagos got this because he's actually pretty good, but I think this exclusive equipment will make him a lot better, and I think he did need some sort of buff. And then of course we have the side story rerun of Romantic Getaway, featuring, the season or episode 3 units, I believe. Maybe it's episode 4. Then we have the Book of Memories for the Bittersweet Dessert Festival, yada yada yada. Just some side stories, no one really cares. Then we have the UI improvements. I don't really know what's getting improved here. It looks exactly the same to me, but I guess you can sort them now in your waiting room with the grade function, the grade thing above MUI. Great. I guess you can find your units in your waiting room more easily, but okay. And then of course we have the biggest news here, the custom group summon. So this custom group summon, as you guys can see with the 3 limited units on your screen here, will feature limited units. I do believe if they're doing it the same as the past, you do need the limited units to have a rerun banner before. So for example, Blooming Litica, Lethe even, and also there's others as well, like Midnight Galilius as well. They're limited units, but they haven't had a rerun banner. Like they have only had their banner run once when they released. So that means they're probably ineligible. I think you need to have a rerun to actually be eligible if they're doing it the same as last time. If not, I'll let you guys know. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So you'll only be able to get some old limited units. But regardless, very nice way to catch up on all those RGB limited units. Non-limited units, I believe it's the same thing. They have to have released, I think it's at least 6 months prior to when this happened. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of nuances and requirements and requisites, but I'll give you guys a full tier list on what you guys want to pull for both PvP and PvE in the near future. So make sure you guys subscribe so you guys get updates when that actually releases. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this patch. I think we also have some other banners coming out, which we'll talk about. So we actually look, we have Kisei coming with the new maintenance, or after the maintenance. She's a pretty decent unit for Guild Wars defense, pretty solid damage dealer, but nothing too crazy, but we'll talk about her in a separate video as well. We also have Ran, one of the best cleavers, if not the best cleaver in the game, because he does a ton of damage, defense break, attack buff, and is an opener with, going up to like 320 speed if you have crazy gear, which I've seen some people have. It's a pretty solid unit if you like to cleave, and he's going to be probably a must-have for cleavers out there. We also have a mid also running on the 22nd. Also a very big fan favorite for cleavers. Very nice animations, very well designed, and she's very strong for aggressive players with that CR push, skill nullifier, and attack buff, and critical damage buff from her artifacts, so we'll talk about those banners separately as well. But the biggest thing is that custom group summon, and I'll be updating you guys in the near future. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, guys, and I'll see you guys